Good morning from Brunei. It's my first time here. It's just gone 10:30 and I dropped my bags off at the hotel and the lady says, you know, she'll be nice and she'll let me check in at 12 o'clock because from 12 o'clock to 2 apparently is when everything's closed, even the restaurants. So I've only got, what, 90 minutes to walk around. And so first I'm gonna head to a market. I think it's called Kampong Ayer market, which should be one of the biggest, you know, wet markets. I don't know, maybe fresh produce markets in the area. And it should be somewhere up ahead. There's no traffic signals, which has me worried. Well, there's traffic signals for the cars, but not for me, not for people. I think that this Chinese looking building across the road is a temple, and I think it's the only temple, the only Chinese temple in Brunei. I'm pretty sure. It looks quite, you know, it's been newly painted, and I think on the other side of the road, across the road here, this is the market. It's an outdoor market. I thought it would be indoors. Brunei's hot, but no, it's outdoors. So let's check out the market. I'm gonna walk around the outskirts of the market first and see what they've got, because it looks like they're selling some food. Deep fried stuff. Let's see, what's this? Maybe this is the meat and fish section. Yeah, fish, I can see things. Or maybe I'm late. I shouldn't have worn socks to the fish market. It's not a good idea. But it's not too late to buy chicken. I guess that's what these are, chickens. Maybe ducks. Do they eat ducks? And some other birds, look. But these must be for pets, right? Nobody's eating canaries or whatever they're called. Turtles. I wonder if they're to eat. You know, it's not impossible that they might be to eat. Those are ducks, right? I'm gonna head to the other side of the market. This seems to be the main part. This part is just for, I think, for fish and then for poultry. Big chilies. I think anchovies for like nasi lemak. You need this kind of small fish. Tiny. Smaller than my hand. I wonder what this is for. For packaging something, I guess.
Ada di rumah nak bawa.
Well, this is the Chinese temple. Let's see if we can have a look inside. behind it is a multi-story car park, which is a bit unusual, I feel, in like a... Well, it's not unusual. Brunei has a lot of cars, you know? Has one of the highest rates of car ownership in the world, apparently. So maybe it's not so unusual to have a multi-story car park. This is where they keep the dancing dragons. And then I think here you can buy this like good luck offerings. It's names, people, and empty spaces. So it's been raining for a few hours now, and I had planned to, you know, do some indoor activities. There's a King's Regalia Museum, stuff like that, but it's closed on Friday because, you know, Friday is the day of prayer, I guess. It's like Sunday for Muslims. So I'm gonna head to the waterfront and see if I can get a water taxi to the other side, to the floating village. It's not ideal. But I need to make the most of my time here. So let's see how much it's going to cost to get a taxi. It should cost $1, that's what I heard. $1 Brunei dollar. Slightly less than $1 US. How much to go to the other side? $1? Okay, okay. Slowly up. Yes, just to the floating village. It's $1 and it takes about 1 minute, but it's got to be the best way to travel because I don't know, I don't see a bridge, but there's one all the way over there, but otherwise, yeah, it's a good way to travel. So let's have a walk around some of these villages. Here in these waters there are crocodiles. I'm not joking. I don't know if it's these waters, but in some of the waters around Brunei, there's crocodiles living in the water. Apparently they escaped at some point, I don't know, and they bred, and now there's crocodiles in the water. So let's go and have a walk around. You can hear the call to prayer. What time is it? It's 3:30. I mean, some of these places look quite nice. Look. Lodge. Maybe you can stay there. You know, I'm half hoping to see some crocodiles, but I don't really know if they're actually down there. Be an interesting thing to see though, wouldn't it? Gotta be a bit careful on these walkways. Maybe a house was here before, but it's not now. I think that might be someone's house, I'm not sure. You know, I imagine people sit here when the weather's nice. Maybe have dinner. You know, I saw this as soon as I arrived in Brunei. I noticed a lot of signs there in this and in English. I thought it's Arabic. And it's Arabic, but not quite. It's something called Jawi, which is like some variation of Arabic that they use for some Malaysian languages. But you don't see it in other places. You don't see it outside of, well, I didn't see it outside of Brunei yet. I guess it's low tide. Yeah, I'm not joking, okay? So I was literally just standing here and look, my foot fell through. And I kind of cut my leg up a bit. So I'm going to be a bit more careful about where I walk, because some of this wood is not as sturdy. I don't want to fall to the crocodiles. It's got me a lot more worried about walking around here, because look, it cut up my arm a little bit. No, I don't know if you can see here. But anyway, let's keep walking around, because I'm sure it's not it's not all like that, because people live here, lots of people walk here. So maybe I'm just unlucky. Or lucky, because I didn't fall through. You know, I didn't fall down to feed the crocodiles. So it's another way to look at it. Some of these places, they must be abandoned, because it's unsafe. Look here, this place on the left here. Like, I don't think anybody's walking on that every day. Well, I hope not. I just try and walk where there's a supporting beam underneath. This is Friday. Maybe because it's raining. It's very quiet here. I'm sure there's people living here, but you don't see them. I'm sure the shops here too, but yeah, they're not open. So I think maybe I have to come back some other time. But this thing's got me really worried that, you know, the wood could break. So I think I'm gonna head back to the boat, or to the place to catch the boat, and go back to the other side of the river. Before I go back, I'm gonna have a wander along this what do you call it, this boardwalk, because at least this is concrete, and maybe this is, I don't know, maybe this is like the main road. So maybe this is the better place to be walking. So if I walk up here, and then I'll go and take a boat back. Walk up and see if I can find another place to take a, you know, one of these boat taxis or water taxis back. Because I don't like this jetty one. You can see, like, you have to walk across this wooden boardwalk, and I don't really want to do that right now. But up ahead I can see like another, maybe it's another waiting place. So now I'm not sure how to get back. I'm waiting at the jetty, but there's no taxi. So maybe somebody will see me standing here and come over to pick me up. Hello.
Hello.
Can you go here to this mosque?
Yes.
How much to the mosque?
Go to Mingkop ka?
To here, this mosque here.
Yeah, okay. $1, $1.
One, okay, perfect.
You know, like go to Mingkop, see the monkey?
No, not today, thank you.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Monkey up here? Yeah.
It's actually cheaper to travel by boat than it is to travel by taxi. You know, taxi for 4 minutes cost me like $6, and this cost me $1. But now I've got to walk on this again. This is terrifying. You know, it probably wouldn't be terrifying if I hadn't fallen through, but because I did, I know it can happen. And you see the holes. Maybe this is where other people have fallen before. And missing planks. But this is the only way to go now. It's like an adventure. Mosque is, well, close. But I've been walking on this for a good 5 minutes. And I can't really look up because, you know, you've got to be careful where you step. But almost there. There's a restaurant. Maybe it's a restaurant. Maybe it's just someone's dining room. As you get closer to the mosque, the quality of the starts to improve. It's making me feel a lot better. You know, it's a decent sized mosque. I'm pretty sure it's not one of the national mosques, but yeah, nice building. But I want to stay away from those boardwalks, so I think I'm going to walk to there's a market, a famous night market here called, I think it's called Kampong, something like that. And maybe I'm just gonna walk on the road. I'm not gonna take a taxi. I'm gonna try not to take a taxi, and certainly no boats. Not for now, because every time they drop me off, it involves walking on more of those, you know, those wooden walkways, and I don't want to do that. This looks like they might be selling petrol, or gasoline. But it's a bit odd because I don't think I've seen many motorcycles here. I could be wrong, but most people are driving cars, so why would you buy gasoline in a bottle? I mean, normally you see this in places like, I don't know, maybe like in Indonesia or in Thailand, you'll see these by the side of the street, people selling gasoline, and it looks like that. For a motorcycle, that's enough to, you know, for you to go quite a way. But for a car, what, that's like a liter? It's barely enough to go a few kilometers. It's strange.